hunter.
My name's Makoto Naegi.
Saika Maizono.
Leon Kuwata.
Chihiro Fujizaki.
Kiyotaka Ishimaru.
Kyoko Kirigiri.
Celestia Ludenberg.
I am Monokuma!
Byakuya Togami.
Togo Fukawa.
Mondo Owada.
And Fumi Yamada.
Aoi Asahina.
Sakura Ogami.
Yasuhiro Hagakure.
Junko Enoshima.
Now then, let's get things rolling!
It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kinda awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that?
Hey, Makoto? I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside.
It was locked?
And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone can think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died?
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
Then there was no room to suspect anyone else.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
I mean, he is kinda dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
Then is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means.
Is everything okay?
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Huh? What's with the attitude?
But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? There's only one way in and out of this room. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so they can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office, where Ifumi was found. Then, the equipment room, where Taka was found. What are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Ifumi's body.
How Hifumi was moved? Huh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone.
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Ifumi's body in that short amount of time?
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Ifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh! But it's also covered in blood.
Did you find something?
Yeah. There was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
A cleaning cloth?
And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Ifumi? Ifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery.
So this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
You have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this.
This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap.
What is...
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye.
So he said to go to Hiro's room, but what's waiting for me there? The door is unlocked! I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of... It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room! But wait! These blueprints... Something about them bothers me.
Makoto! Big news! Big news!
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko!
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too!
Robo Justice?
It's Hiro wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the 2nd floor.
Do you think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time? Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the 2nd floor as fast as I could. Kyoko! And...
Whew. Man, I have had the worst day.
Hiro? Hiro?
Yeah, duh. Who else would I be?
That's a good question.
Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
That's creepy.
Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't never mind!
Never mind. More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
first of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
Oh, well. I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here.
I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off.
Whew, free at last.
Isn't it kinda weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume.
Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Yeah, me too.
Then it's obvious. The one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hiro!
Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Tie me up?
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
Yeah! I mean... attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them!
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Fine! If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will!
Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Ah, see? Look! See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Hmm?
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then...
Makoto, go ahead.
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
See? I told you it was impossible.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
Then... there's another costume! They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
Evidence?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him.
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me?